What is the best toothpaste out there? It's definitely the most common question that I get in the dental clinic. Plus, I'm sure that most of us have at some point either asked or looked this up ourselves. And it makes sense because we went from 2 toothpaste brands in the 1970s all the way to over 100 now. This is the exact reason why most of you spend so much time in the toothpaste aisle while trying to buy your next toothpaste. So in this video, we're gonna make choosing your next toothpaste as easy as ABC. Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Nick and I am Dr. Little Smiles. In today's video, I'm gonna go over my top picks for the best toothpaste out there. Whether it's a regular everyday toothpaste, whether it's a sensitivity toothpaste, a whitening toothpaste, or my specialty, toothpaste for kids. Now, before we dive into my picks, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as turn your notifications on so you never miss any of my smile-saving tips and tricks. Now, before I dive into what's my top pick for a toothpaste, you need to know exactly why we're using toothpaste in the first place. In order to properly remove stains off your teeth as well as prevent cavities, you need a good brush, a good brushing technique, and a good toothpaste. The brush and the brushing technique themselves will help you remove food and bacteria off your teeth to prevent cavities and staining. Your toothpaste will also play a role in cleaning your teeth. However, toothpaste has certain ingredients that actually help you build your enamel back. Now, if you want more information on how cavities work and how do you prevent them, make sure you check out my video on that. Let's talk about what actually makes a toothpaste good. In order to know why a toothpaste is good, you need to know what are the most common ingredients in most of our toothpastes out there. So let's break these ingredients down. They fit into 5 categories. The first category is the anti-cavity agent. The anti-cavity agent in most toothpaste is fluoride. It can also be xylitol and nanohydroxyapatite. Next up are the abrasives. The abrasives are those ingredients that help scrub your teeth clean, and the most common one is silica. We then move on to the detergents. The detergents are what make toothpaste foam. This is what makes you feel like you're actually cleaning your teeth, and the most common ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS. This is the ingredient that I would recommend you to avoid if you have sensitive oral tissues and are prone to more ulcers in your mouth. Next up are the humectants. Humectants are kind of like the preservatives of toothpaste. They make the consistency of the toothpaste stay how it's supposed to be. They prevent the toothpaste from drying out. This group includes ingredients such as sorbitol, glycerin, xanthan gum, and various others. Finally, we get to the last group of ingredients, which are the flavors. In most toothpaste, this is seen as sucralose, saccharin, or in some cases, xylitol. One thing I want to quickly touch on before we go into my top picks is fluoride versus non-fluoride. There are many people out there that believe that fluoride in their toothpaste is harmful. However, the amount of toothpaste that's actually being ingested during every brushing is very small. Plus, there's an even smaller amount of that toothpaste that's being swallowed that actually has the fluoride in it. So in total, there's very negligible amounts of fluoride being ingested with every brushing event. But what we should be focusing on is the amount of fluoride that we're ingesting through water, beverages, and our foods. This fluoride is actually being directly ingested and serves no benefit to your teeth. The fluoride that is found in toothpaste actually has way more benefits than it does risks. However, if you're still uncomfortable with fluoride, don't worry, there are alternatives. Look into things like xylitol, nanohydroxyapatite. These are both anti-cavity agents that help fight off cavities by fighting the bacteria, but also by helping repair your enamel. Now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's go over my top picks of toothpaste. First, we're gonna start with an everyday toothpaste. My top recommendation for an everyday toothpaste, to be honest, is any toothpaste that has sodium fluoride in it. If you just want a regular everyday toothpaste, all you really need is a toothpaste with fluoride in it. Now, some of these toothpastes may have SLS, may have silica, may have other ingredients. So depending on what your values are, you can choose accordingly. But make sure that you have an anti-cavity agent, and the anti-cavity agent for me is fluoride. For example, this right here. This is a toothpaste that costs just about $1. This is pretty much my everyday toothpaste, unless I'm in the mood to try something different. Now, once again, this is my top preference. It could be a Colgate, it could be a Crest, it could be something else. It doesn't make a difference. As long as it has an anti-cavity agent, you're fine. Next up on the list is my toothpaste for sensitive teeth. For sensitive teeth, I tend to use the brand Sensodyne. The ingredient used in this is stannous fluoride. There is research to back up this product, and it actually works on sensitive teeth. My first-hand experience is myself as well as my dad. He had years of sensitive teeth and there was nothing wrong dentally, but by using this toothpaste, he's greatly reduced sensitivity to cold and hot foods. Obviously, first and foremost, you gotta make sure that there's no other underlying dental condition, but other than that, a sensitive toothpaste can actually help reduce sensitivity. Just make sure to see your dentist and rule out any underlying dental conditions that may be the reason for your sensitivity. The Sensodyne brand also has different lines of toothpaste. For example, when I felt that I had weakening in my enamel, I used their Pro-Enamel version, and that was great for a diet high in acid as well as weak enamel. Now, let's move into the category that I get the most questions for. Dr. Nick, what's the best whitening toothpaste? toothpaste. On a day-to-day basis, I try to stick to a whitening toothpaste with very little hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is one of the ingredients that help whiten teeth. However, high concentrations of hydrogen peroxide can be associated with sensitivity. So I try to stick within the 2 to 3% range. And my go-to is Colgate Optic White. It has 3% hydrogen peroxide, which is just enough for the amount of whitening I want. Plus, I've never experienced sensitivity with it. This is a product that I've used for about a year now, and I almost use it every other day. I've noticed great amount of whitening results and no sensitivity associated with it. Plus, it has fluoride in it, which helps me fight off cavities as well as repair my enamel along the way. So I know there's a lot of people out there that are not super comfortable with fluoride in their toothpaste. And I know the last 3 picks that I did were with fluoride in them. So I've also tried toothpaste without fluoride. And to be honest, my top picks when it comes to toothpaste without fluoride are these 2 right here. This one right here has xylitol and nanohydroxyapatite in it, and it has no SLS and no fluoride. This one right here has no fluoride, no SLS, no parabens. It's actually vegan, and it also has nanohydroxyapatite in it. Both of them have anti-cavity agents in them that I'm happy with. The only disadvantage of toothpaste like these, they're quite expensive. All the other toothpaste that I mentioned are under $10. This one right here can be anywhere between $15 to $20, and this one right here can be around $20 to $25. But once again, these are great alternatives for those individuals avoiding fluoride in their toothpaste. One more thing about nanohydroxyapatite is that it's also shown to have reduction in sensitivity and can improve whitening of your teeth as well. Now, let's get into the category that I am an expert of, kids toothpaste. To be honest, this is the one that I most commonly give out to my patients. It's the strawberry flavor. There are different flavors available. There's different characters and cartoons on them as well, superheroes, Frozen. Try to get your child to choose their toothpaste. It always motivates them to actually want to brush with their toothpaste. Plus, be ready for them to go through seasons of flavors because they will like something one day and then the next day they hate it. And there you go. Those are my top picks when it comes to different types of toothpaste, whether it's an everyday toothpaste or a whitening toothpaste or a toothpaste for kids. Now remember, this is my personal opinion based on my preferences when it comes to the different types of toothpaste. However, if you did learn something, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as put your notifications on so you never miss any smile saving tips and tricks. Thank you for watching and can't wait to see you next time.